It is showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Pэттis is back tonight, the former UFC lightweight champion. And not to say that he has reinvented himself of late, but he's gotten back to what got him to the dance, right? Focusing on the striking, not focusing as much on defensive wrestling and training, and the results have been really good since he made that change.
They've been really good, and Pэttis is one of those guys that will confuse you with the level and the difference in attacks that he will go at you with. The knockout of Stephen Wonderboy Thompson was unbelievable because it was unexpected. The way that he submitted Vincent Henderson back in Milwaukee to become the UFC champion was a special moment. A guy that an organization, when they wrap the belt around his waist, knows they have someone that can truly become a star around the world.
And whether it's the Showtime kick or the heart or the toughness, this guy has truly changed the game. And 20 years from now, we're really going to acknowledge everything that Anthony Showtime Pэttis brought to the table. Good to see him back here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
he does not
in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Well, at least on paper, what an even matchup. Everything between these two fighters is nearly identical. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
In the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Taekwondo fighter, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Anthony Showtime Pэttis! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 20 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Gilbert Berns. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true fighter. Oh, and he caught the kick. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Loaded up on that right hand, too.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Bern's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. And both guys really throwing with authority. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Ooh, what a punch. Head kick.
Oh, wow! Head kick. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh!
Can't take many of those. You better check.
And mixing it up beautifully. Changes his stance. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Under 2 minutes to go. Visibly limping here. Nice knee to the midsection there. Oh, and there's the... All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm gonna be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
5 minutes in the books. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way.
Berns gets caught with that punch. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Pettis' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Big head kick. Berns' attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
Check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very short.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check it. Slicing elbow comes around the corner. That only happens if you can gain posture.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight stands.
Just missing on the uppercut there. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, swept the leg beautifully to get the takedown, DC.
Mr. Miyagi would be very, very proud of that sweep. Great job getting into your position and finding that beautiful takedown.
Berns has got full mount now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Berns is back in full mount. Under a minute now to go in the round.
This is a terrible position. He's gonna attack armbar here.
He might get a finish here.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
And there it is.
He got him.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Gilbert Berns!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission.